We are live, going back to, returning to, rejoining, continuing, that's the word, continuing our landing on the moon, Constellation sort of style, mostly just checking out mods, making sure that things work together correctly. Uh, while we're here, what do we have here? Life support monitoring, 44 days of food. What's critical there is 3 hours of electricity. Wait, are these batteries still not charged yet? Full sunlight there. Oh, these batteries aren't recharged yet, so they're like 2/3 full, 3 hours, so they're about 4.5 hours of electricity in the dark. That's not gonna be a full night of moon. So we're not gonna be able to spend the entire night on the moon as we will run out of power. I don't think I brought anything to burn fuel into electricity. Oh wait, does this have one built in? That'd be so nice. Nah, see, Kerbalism had that ability. You could like bolt in a fuel generator. Oh well. Using Kerbalism would be an interesting challenge, and I enjoy playing Kerbalism when we got up to year 9 in that last Kerbalism playthrough. Got the crew out to Duna and back. Although I didn't actually finish it, the mission that I videoed where we left Duna, only 2 of those crew actually survived. The rest of them died of radiation sickness, and I think one of them went crazy and killed himself. I don't know. It was quite freaky. Well, we're kind of just checking my map here on the other screen. Pretty sure I know where we're coming down. There's a full battery, 5 hours. So yeah, 5 hours of battery power is all we got. Let's lock this in reserve electricity. Let's turn these lights off. They might actually use power. And let's kind of plot some sort of a burn. We are going to try to come down here in the dark. We have a decent amount of delta V here. We only need to get down and back. So we're 1,000 each way and lots of room. So we have a ridiculous amount of delta V. Hey, good evening, Promethean. No, what is it? Shamanic Promethean. There we are. We're going to do this in several burns since we have so much fuel. Really want to just come down right over top. Here's where that trajectories mod really pays for itself. The atmospheric effect that it adds is kind of cool, but honestly, its ability to pinpoint landings just makes it way better. I think I pushed it too far. That's good enough. There's our orbit line. Pretty wild. How about a mic check? Can you hear me all right there? There's one. There's two. How's that third one looking so far? Not bad. I'm not sure how dark it is on the YouTube side, but here it's actually not that bad. Is it dark for YouTube as well? I've heard that it does seem to dim things quite significantly. This is our main descent burn here. Definitely want to undershoot that one a little bit. So we will not be needing the solar panels. Looks like the solar panels are wired up to the antennas. Well, I guess we don't need either. You having a good evening out there? Engines that relight. I just can't say how often I am going to enjoy that. Playing the next bunch of missions to Duna. Herbalism is swell, but when you can only light an engine like twice before it explodes, that's really kind of a drag. Or once. Or none. Definitely can't see what we're looking for. It's coming up close. Uh-oh. Did I forget to look at the radar again? Pretty sure the landing zone. Whoa, Mario. Pretty sure the landing site is reasonably flat. So if we can just kind of get over it and drop on it, we should be pretty close. Something like that. We'll keep that trajectories on to see that X marks the spot. Although I definitely still can't see our target. I assume it's where our map said it would be, though. I see no Nam anywhere in sight. This is right below us. I don't think so. Well, don't think the boulders are going to get in our way, at least. Almost. Well, we have enough fuel to bounce around a bit. Where is that dang thing? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. This is where I think we are. We are way, way, way off. Let's say 1857 or 1057 Delta V. I can't even tell. 1857. That's quite a bit. Well, we're going here. We're trying to anyways. We're here. I don't know why that's so wildly off. Delete. Yes. You're way wrong. Tempted to go try to find it. Oh well. We're here. We're safe. Call it a win. Although we are kind of close to another one. An anomaly is very close to us. Although it's quite a bit smaller than the Neil Armstrong Memorial. According to the map, there's a monolith not too far from here. It's quite a ways actually, way over here. Yeah. Well, we could get out and plant a flag, I guess. Maybe we need some better music, though. Oh yeah, moon dance party. That's right, that's why we brought Val. It'd be a little weird if we had Bob out here dancing with Jeb. I mean, you know, no judgments, right? But Val likes to party. Tell me that he's not dancing with her. Come on. Make a little booty accent there. Come on.
Your data is more valuable than gold to hackers. They're selling your passwords, bank details, and private messages.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh yeah, look, that's so much authority control it can dance to without even having any RCS on. That's hilarious. Note to self, turn the RC or turn the reaction control wheel power down on these things. Wow, look how close we got hitting the engine bell on those rocks. And I bet you if these rocks hit these legs too much closer, the whole thing would just explode. That was pretty lucky landing. Mildly tempted to go find that Neil Armstrong memorial. Too bright, lights off, lights off. Wow. That's awesome. Reflectors are definitely getting workout now. I can barely actually actually, I would not be able to hear the game over the fans coming off the noise coming off the fans. All right. Come on, Jeb.
I've been on Shopify from the beginning. The platform is
Royalty-free music means ads constantly. That sucks. He just ran headfirst into the engine bell. I can't believe it actually made a noise. All right, Jeb. Just be cool now. I know it was a lot of fun out there, but back to work. Besides, look, everyone's watching. Somehow they see the lights in mission control. I guess they have lights on here too. Need more blue light. Red light is dominant. Need more blue light. I know. I do like. You're right. I do like the red lights. When wifey's around, the arcade is blue, but when I turn the arcade on, it's red. So yeah, you're right. Right. Well, we don't really need to plant the flag. Who cares? Where are we trying to go? So there's two craters near the edge. There. And it's just north right there. Where's my waypoint, Cooley? So what are these bloody things? That one? No, that one. New green height. Where do this? How do you just point? Crap, I did it earlier, didn't even try to. I get there. I'm just adding them by the locations. How do you add it just by the map? Anyone know how to add one of these things? Just by clicking on the map? Use active vessel location. Can you not do it from this view? Oh, that's the problem. You cannot do it from this view. Set location on map. Snap. We'll just have to guess then. And there? How close were we? Not that one. to be nearly facing carbon, of course, from the dark side. Right, it's a location on a map. That's like right there. Oh, I didn't save. God dang it. What does that look like? Where is it? Yeah? Is it anywhere? Yes. Can I activate it? Is it up in space? There it is. Is that even north? Yeah, it is. Oh well. Let's go. Somewhere around 600 meters per second. We'll have to abort this if we can't find it. That's not far enough. You know, that wasn't that far off. I should have just aimed for it. Well, 1400 meters per second. There or nothing. Of course, the whole point was to bring the moon dance party, otherwise I would have just sat down on the day side. But I really wanted to have the moon dance party at the NAM. It's just so dark. I mean, I kind of think it's like right there because I'm seeing little sparklies, but that could also just be the scatter effect. Well, at least by running the poodle for a while, we did recharge the batteries a bit. Go away, alarm clock. Almost full charge, actually. I see no NAM here. Well, we're gonna wait till daylight, and hopefully the batteries will hold out for them. Good enough. Little bumpy. Not the wrong. Alright guys, good luck. All the lights off. SAS off. It just burns battery. Okay. Let's see if we can stay alive through the night. Ooh, it's getting close. We still got like 3 hours a night to go. So electricity is depleted. What's going to happen to them? Are they just going to get cold? Or are they going to like turn into ice cubes? Or is it more like frozen broccoli? Probably should have put a fuel cell on this thing. In fact, I think I've fallen for that trap before. I think we just about made it. Actually didn't completely deplete the batteries. Then right here somewhere. There it is. That is kind of cool. Alright, where's that NAM? Were we really that far off? Really, really far off. Oh, where's our ride home? That should be an interesting attempt. Let's wait until we're a little bit higher. That'll do it. How low can we get it before we have to, or before we get up there? Oh, other way. 9.3, that's it. 9.3 degrees. close. Well, it was a nice dance party. I'm not a fan of the royalty-free music ads. See if we can't put some optimization into this. There we go. Apoapsis matching our descending node. I don't think we're gonna be able to get away with this in one burn though. Actually, in that case, let's just get him nice and high. 106. Ooh, we don't have that much Delta V left. Cancel that. We'll send the CM down to get them. Good enough. Hey, thanks for showing up. Really out here test driving some mods, making sure everything kind of plays nicely together. I think doing all right so far, actually. We have a ways to go to catch up to it. I think 12 kilometers is safe. I think under 10 kilometers is not safe everywhere. I think 12 kilometers is safe. Be nice for a daylight rendezvous. Left horsing around in the dark. 0.0 separation. You don't see that every day. Let's see how accurate we can get to it. Whee! Strobe effect. Blinking lights. Cover your eyes. Avert thine eyes. I'm not sure, but I think the reaction wheels actually make sound. Part of the rocket sound effects. Right. Right. We still don't know why the F4 button doesn't work. Let's try a few things. Control F4, Alt F4, Shift F4? Alt F4 exits. We know that. Good thing we just saved. Well, while we're waiting to reload, let's try to figure out why that button is off. Because we kind of need that for docking. I know I was messing with advanced tweakables, but why would that be a setting? I know where a setting is. I know exactly where the setting is. We had to come out to the screen anyways to change it. Relaunch in place, in progress, something like that. Oh, is it April 1st? Is it Nyan Cat Day? Uh-oh. I wasn't doing that before. It must be Nyan Cat Day. So what's the verdict? Is it Nyan Cat Day? It better be, or this stream is probably coming to an over. Oh, it is. Hooray, hooray, hooray. It ain't Nyan Cat Day. Quit doing that to me. Yeah, I kind of accidentally mashed Alt F4, but the good news is that I never recall where that setting is, and we had to come up to this menu anyways. All right, somewhere in here, show vessel labels, right there. Why would that be off? Kind of mad now that. Okay, what else do we have? Our temperature gauges, let's yeah, all this stuff can stay on, whatever. Well, we need that bloody F4 button. So how far back are we here? Are we at least in orbit? Yeah, trajectory is off, but we didn't get our rendezvous burn. That's fine. It was too perfect anyways. Let's try that again. So we can do something after we get this crew home, if it's not too late. Couple ideas. We can try to recover that asteroid. There were some ideas that folks in the forum had as ways to try to bring that asteroid back safely. We could try that again. Or try testing the recoverability of the first stage and see if we can land that thing successfully. I've tested it a couple of times, but the landing gear tended to make it a little bit wobbly. It's pretty hard to land a chopstick. You know, it's not as easy as SpaceX makes it looks. So, do we try to bring that asteroid back, or do some more testing of a lifter? Look at that. We can see how far it is away. That should make it a little bit easier to approach. Approach at 10 meters per second. May be difficult to tell, but this is a new skybox here. This is the Milky Way galaxy skybox, photographed by Hubble, I believe. So F4 doesn't turn it off anymore either. That's weird. Oh, well, I'd rather have that on all the time than off all the time. We're actually approaching it the right way here? Not quite. We are docked, all right. We didn't even bring any sand back with us. Yeah, Bill, pay no attention. Yeah, I look a little bit more tired than I'm normal. Don't worry about it, you know, it was just a normal landing. He didn't miss out on anything. One of these buttons gets me over there. Uh-oh. He just broke. Yeah, I just broke free IPA. Uh-oh. Can I get it back? Interesting. Doesn't even work here. Oh, it does work here. Okay. Yeah, we could technically fly the mission from here. That's all the screens we need. What was awesome, the cat coasters flying around the screen? That's terrifying. To a KSP player, the Nyan cat is like a nightmare. It's like the living, breathing kraken. All right, let's come back and see if it resets it. Who was Valentina? We need to bring her over still. View. Oh wow, we don't even can't even view her anymore. Wow, we have really trashed free IVA. Hmm. So free IVA, like it got trashed by the probe control room. What? I can undock here. Or undock. Yeah, I can undock from my seat. My God, I've been playing this game too long. How about EVA? Back in. Okay, there we go. So it's not totally hosed, just slightly perturbed. I don't think Hack Life Support quibbles too much about nitrogen and oxygen pressurizations as Kerbalism does, so not too worried about having to do a bunch of extra EVAs if I need to reset free IVA. It's worth it to have free IVA and probe control room working, I think. What the hell's that? Oh, the light from the lander. Okay, I guess we'll get him home. And in true Orion style, this engine has not been lit yet. Oh, no, it did. Guess we did burn a few meters per second of delta V out of it. Oh well. Leave it up to the math to call me a liar. Now we're going to come down on the night side, unfortunately. We'll ditch our moon party lander behind. There goes the lander. I think the thing has a probe core in it. In fact, I think it might even be worthwhile keeping. I want to go ahead and extend those solar panels to make sure the batteries don't go dead on us. I think it has a probe core. Let's find out. Yup. Awesome. Why don't we make it easy to find? Should be pretty easy to find a moon dance party in space. It should slow us down as we cross SOI. Yeah, there it goes. SOI. And persistence rotation working nicely. Making sure the crew stays blended? Or that's stirred? Oh, what happened there? It's alarming. Wow. Whoa. Something glitched for a few seconds there at certain altitudes. This mod list may not be as good as I thought. Oh well, Firefly still works. Let's enjoy. That space debris is somehow gaining on us here. That's pretty wild. Wow, that space debris left quite a trail behind it. I guess that wasn't any old space debris, that was our command module. Our service module. Won't be able to enjoy any of those won't be able to enjoy any of those translucent parachute effects in the dark, unfortunately. Oh, that's hilarious. I wondered if that might happen. I did move the parachutes a bit because they were in the way of the windows. That's awesome. Oh, it's not even right side up. It's quite a ride. Where's the radar altitude? Forty, 30, 20, 10. Oh yeah. That was a lot of G's. Kind of felt that actually. Alright, moon landing success. Tech life support worked. Most mods worked. A little shocked to what happened there with the cloud mod as we approached Kerbin. What else? Probe control broke. Free IVA briefly. I'm gonna take some notes. Okay, so obviously I have some work to do on the mods. Maybe another round of testing is in order, but we have a little bit more daylight left before we need to pack things in. Is it going to be testing of a rocket, or should we try to land that asteroid? Your thoughts out there? Right, I just threw up a little poll there. I don't know how many people are actually watching, but if I get, oh, someone just picked asteroid landing attempt. I wonder how many people have voted. Can I tell that from here? Oh, I can. I can see that. I don't think anybody else can. It's one vote for an asteroid landing attempt. Any other votes? Oh, test a rocket. No, asteroid landing attempt. Test a rocket. Let's do the rocket test and we'll come back to the asteroid because that's going to be a nice way to end the evening, I think. So if I can get it to work, I mean work as in if I can successfully land this thing at least once, this will be the rocket used for the Duna Outpost mission architecture, which I'll be starting a series of videos on very soon. I guess in a way I've already started them. This is capable of delivering 26 tons to orbit of around 125-kilometer nominal orbit and fully recovered first stage. And the second stage is mostly orbital assistance and also is mostly recoverable. It's like we're going to be launching out into the daylight here. We have some tanks on the stands here, on the struts, which let us run the engines briefly. Really want to see those vapor cone effects. No vapor cone effect. Is that something to do with the fairing? Very odd. I think I'll just try to reinstall vapor cones and see if that fixes it, because I'm sure I had vapor cones on rockets earlier. $125, that'll do it. I'm not sure what that light effect is there, but that is pretty wild. That's basically just a test payload. Literally 26 tons of inert weight, ore, and then enough to deorbit itself. Get lined up for that orbital insertion burn. Bring these engines down to around 42%. And that pretty much demonstrates the first capability, delivering a payload to orbit. Let's check out the payload here. On the bottom part here is orbital assist, which basically just has some RCS, navigation engines, enough to deliver the payload to a specific orbit so it doesn't have to use any of its own consumables. Some lights for those nighttime docking events. And we'll come back to this. Here's our payload. Basically just want to come out here and demonstrate that this is indeed 26 tons delivered to orbit. Here's our orbital assist module. Might as well try to get it down first. It is easier. We'll aim for KSC, and we'd much rather fall long than short. It is a lot softer in that water. And this can land in the water. However, when we land the booster, we'll definitely want to try to get that on the land somewhere. Imagine it gets us pretty close. Yep. Let's scoot on to our entry interface. There's not much to recover in this module. Basically just sit back and watch. The only thing that's kind of twitchy is the heat shield, which we jettisoned just prior to landing. Try and keep the mass down. Oh, hey, Pluto, my favorite planet. My favorite planet in the game is Duna. My favorite moon in the game is Val. My second favorite moon is Lathe. It's just kind of a pain to get out there. Well, at least if you play it the way I do, which is usually harder than it needs to be. Looks like that's about right. I don't know why one of these chutes only opens. I think one of them has a funny timer set to it. 23 and 0.04. Well, that's your problem. That's fine. Here's where things act kind of weird. Try and jettison that heat shield. And that does bring the wings, the legs out. That that heat shield never does get away from us, and it's down there stressing out the landing leg. I was doing a test in this earlier. Yep, and it just blows up a landing leg randomly. Oh, there's two landing legs. And there goes the whole thing. That was awesome. Any more explosions? Or is that it? I guess that's it. Well, that blew up real good. This one? That's payload. There it is. I've landed this twice out of 4 attempts, and each of the 2 times that it landed softly, it tipped over. So I think we might just have either a rethink on the landing legs, or maybe we'll just make this, I don't know, aerodynamic landing? Parachutes only? Although now that I think of it, I never did get around to tweaking the landing leg. So let's try that. Maybe that'll be the answer this time. Perfect. We have a decent amount of fuel. Okay, spring damper override. Damper strength. Well, first of all, we need tighter springs, definitely, and more damper. So 185, 1.5. Does that do it for all of them? Yes, good. Yeah, let's save it here. That might be the answer. Well, looks like we're going along, but we have air brakes on this, which we haven't deployed yet, which will probably affect that. Will it affect it in real time, I wonder? So things were falling into the bay just north of KSC is where it thinks we're going to fall. Let's dim these brakes. And it did not change it at all, but I guarantee it will change it. Those air brakes are the only control we have until we light the engines just before landing. And in four tests of this, it got pretty warm, but it never overheated to the point of exploding anyway. Yeah, so you gotta drop those brakes already or we're gonna fall short. All right. We already passed the desert? Oh, we did too. Have a great night yourself. Take care. That never happened before. That was a huge surprise. You know, I think having the air brakes on made a big difference. Or more appropriately, not having them on. Well, we do have a bit of delta V lift. Save a little bit of fuel for the end. And we also had the brakes on quite a lot early on there too. Turn these off. Wow, I can't believe that engine blew up. That's really going to help slow us down too, of course, the constant yawing here. Far slower than I wanted to be at this point, but look at that. The yawing effect. Forking that landing is, oh, look at that. We're way off course already. Well, we'll just bring it down the water then. Waiting for that terminal velocity to come down in order to hit to us, I guess. I think just about there. That's it. Bob, a weave, a tip, an explosion? No explosion. That's a surprise. Well, let's celebrate. Let's recover and see if we can't land that asteroid. Well, here's our asteroid, and I think I actually already burned off the RCS fuel and saved it here. There we are. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's gnarly. Let's see if I can quick save it. Bring it back. No. That's not good. That's not good. It looks cool, but it's something's broken. Textures unlimited? Trying to think of what I changed recently. Well, we got that asteroid up to 27 kilometers. If you happen to have caught the video where I brought this asteroid to where we are now, we were attempting to land that asteroid, but we had brought it down to 15 kilometers and it exploded. So I tried to raise the periapsis here using the RCS. I got up to 27 kilometers. So let's see if this works any better. What is up with them clouds? Let's try spinning it. Maybe that'll have an effect. It's having an effect on me. Wow, I picked the wrong day to quit sniffing glue. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, we are going around again. Or will the speed have to bring us down? I do not think so. Just watching this number down here, we're still over 1,000,000 meters away. And we're almost out of the atmosphere again. Yeah, we're definitely going around again. I gotta say, I'm pretty surprised that 26 kilometers is still not low enough to bring this thing down on one pass. It's a rock. It's not like it's aerodynamic or anything. It's a rock. Alright, just had to do some quick adjusting there. Get the action groups so that the abort will get us out of here if we need to. And I think we will be going around again. Well, maybe not actually. We're dropping pretty quick. Asteroid streaking across, where is this? Like the South Pole, I think, right? Yeah. Boomerang, that's where we took off from. Oh, that would be so cool if we could land this thing somewhere near Boomerang. I don't think there's any chance of that. Wow, we are on our way back up again. Apoapsis 78, 77, 76, 75. Oh, I don't think we're going to get up into space again. I think we're going to spend the next couple of minutes just streaking through the atmosphere here. Yep. Wow, this is a long, slow glide through the atmosphere. Holy cow, that's like 3/4 of an orbit. Yeah, we entered like down here, going in up here. 3/4 of an orbit almost. That's wild. Uh, am I imagining things, or we just bring this thing through the atmosphere? Oh, wait, we're still on the way back up again. Dang. Almost out of the atmosphere. 69.7 kilometers. Still climbing. Holy cow, that's a long time in the atmosphere. You know, he could probably get out and parachute from here. I think that would be insane. If it was Jeb, he would get out and parachute from here, but, you know, Bub's gonna try to ride it in. Is that Boomerang? Yep, that's where we left. That's awesome. Wow, this is a long time in the atmosphere. I don't know that I spent this much time in the atmosphere in something that didn't have wings. Hopefully it's helping slow us down. At some weird angles here, maybe that'll help slow us down. I think we're getting a lift. No, that'd be crazy. All right, let's retrograde, get on the safe side. We'll go 2 kilometers a second now. There's a crazy amount of time in the atmosphere. Where are we? We're here. So that's way more than 3/4 of an orbit in the atmosphere. That is insane. Well, hopefully that means we're going to slow it down safely. We know that there isn't much of a warning when this thing starts to get hot. It's going to blow. Wow, we are slowing down though. G's are picking up. 1.5. 2 G's. Hang on, Bob. This thing is not going to slow down to any kind of terminal velocity before it hits the ground or the water, wherever we are. Oh, this is cool. We're going to be shooting through the clouds here at 1.5 kilometers a second. And coming into a storm. Even better. Ocean landing. You better get out of there, Bob. Uh-oh. Bob didn't make it. Guess the G-forces got to him. But I think the boulder survived. It's Floyd debris. That's Floyd. And it floats. That's funny. Well, that's interesting. We were able to bring Floyd back, which floats. Okay. But not Bob. Well, that kind of sucked. Well, that's gonna kind of wrap it up for the night. We still have a couple folks still watching us, so appreciate you sticking around as long as you did, and we'll be back again for some more KSP silliness again very soon. You guys have an awesome night. Obviously, I'm very tired. Take care.